Welcome to Ringtech. This video tutorial will cover basic power up of the Fago CNC control and operation of the keypad panel. The first buttons that we're going to discuss are the power on and power off buttons. Obviously, press power off and it will shut off power to the control and drives. It is advisable not to press power off when the CNC is in execution, although if the drives do lose power, they will shut off and stop motion to the CNC immediately. Power off procedure is: make sure the breaker on the rear of the machine is turned on and press power, hold for approximately 3 seconds until the Fago boot screen menu comes up. The Fago screen will display this message as it goes through its initial system check. Across the bottom in this location, it will display messages depending on what it is checking. We'll see these as appear in a moment. The first message is typically checking the hard disk. Then the circuits, that is the fiber optic drive network for the drives. Then identifying on the network. If this screen is displayed, it means that the control is powered up safely. To make sure that there are no alarms, you can press the jog key. If there are no red bands across the screen, that means that everything is functioning. If you see that band with CNC 2000 external emergency activated, check to make sure that the emergency stop is not engaged. If it is engaged, you will see this red light. If it is not engaged, press escape. That will clear the message. On the operator panel, the next important function is the door interlock key. The door interlock key prevents motion of the machine with the door open. If I open the door, you will notice that the feed is highlighted in yellow. If we close the door, that will extinguish. If we turn the door interlock now to horizontal, you'll see that it says machine door safety interlock off. That shows that the interlock has been disabled. If we open the door now, there is no highlight. If we turn the key, you'll see the highlight and the message will disappear. In setup mode, normally keep the key horizontal. That will allow you to have the door open, to be able to start the spindle, to be able to move the axes and be able to set tooling. When you're in operation mode, for the safety of the operator, the key can be turned vertically and can be removed. That puts the machine in feed hold unless the door is closed. Then it will allow cycle start for the machine to move. The key can be inserted and turned horizontally. The key cannot be removed when the key is horizontal. It can only be removed when the key is vertical. The key in horizontal mode to give as full function as we explain the control. The next button is the over travel release button. If the machine is jogged beyond its movable range, typically when homing, this light will light and we will see a message displayed. To move the machine off the hard stop, we can press the over travel button. That will extinguish the light. Typically you will have a red band error. You can press escape, jog. That will leave the screen active. You can then move the axes X and Z to a safe location. When you remove your finger, that light should stay unlit and the screen should display similar to the screen displayed now. At that point, you can reference search the machine. We will discuss reference search in another video. Finally, we have the emergency stop button. The emergency stop button is used if the machine is behaving erratically or it looks like it's going to crash, or there's any behavior that the operator is unsure about. Pressing the The emergency stop button will immediately stop motion on the axes and will disable the air feed to the machine. It will display this message: 2000 external emergency activated. Typically the Fago control will display an option: press escape or main menu to continue. If we press escape with the emergency stop button in, the alarm will not go away. The over travel light will always light if the emergency is activated. So deactivate, the light is extinguished, and if we press escape, it will allow us to now go back into safe operation mode. The drives always maintain position even if drive power is cut. So if the emergency stop button is pressed, you will notice that the X-axis moves slightly because of the weight of the table and the brake activation. When you undo the emergency stop and press escape, the CNC has still tracked the location of the machine. We recommend a reference search after this operation, but it is not always necessary. This covers the operator panel portion of the video.